I'm lazy and in the middle of a book. The last week has included getting the kids packed off to school, listening to their whining on how unfair it is to go back to school, and dealing with heating contractors' estimates. Oh, also finally starting to catch up on wash. Also yesterday I realized I couldn't work while drowning in cat hair, mostly from D'Artagnan, so I did a quick pseudo clean. So, I simply don't feel like writing a lengthy entry. So, being the lazy woman I am, I'm going to post here a very as an extremely short vampire story I did for my writers group, Doppelganger Sarah Hoyt. No, he's not me. He spies on me from my mirror. Sometimes I wake in the night and look at the mirror behind my door and see him there, watching me. There is absolutely no point to telling me that I'm imagining it. I'm not. Yes, he has my features and the same color eyes and hair. But he is not me. He watches me with hunger bordering on despair. As if I'm doing something he wishes he could do. And that's the scariest of all because, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to college. I go to class. I come back to the dorm. I don't even have a girlfriend. And that's the other thing, because sometimes there's this woman with him in the mirror. She's sleek and dark and beautiful, like a model. And she will just stand there, beside him, and watch me also. The thing is, I remember the woman. It's a face I know. No, not as if I imagined it. More like I saw it, a long time ago. I think she was that woman who tried to convince me to go drinking with her after the freshman orientation, 3 years ago. I was tempted, don't get me wrong. I mean, beautiful women don't come on to me every day. But there was something about her eyes, something like the look in my double's eyes as he looks at me out of the mirror. And I refused. I haven't seen her again since, which is kind of funny, since I thought she was another student. Anyway, that was my only contact with her, so I don't know why, if this is all an illusion, she should be there, beside him, in the mirror. Number Alexandra comes over sometimes, to look in my mirror. Her own has stopped displaying anything centuries ago. It now shows a murky bottomlessness, a nothing, like the limpid surface of a lake. You think it would go on forever, you think under there, somewhere, there must be something, but there never is. I wonder if it's there, somewhere. Alexandra says sometimes. I wonder if there is something that shows, there. I shrug. What else can I do? I don't know more about this than she does. All I know is that when I look in my mirror, I see myself. Mostly sleeping, of course, since I'm only aware at night, when that other me sleeps. But even asleep there is around him a remnant of the daylight world. The book bag he takes to class. A t-shirt tossed on the chair. A pair of shorts flung on the floor. Flip-flops. Sunscreen. It seems so long ago. It was only 3 years. I meant to study law. The other day when I looked out of the mirror, he was at the computer, and there was an email from my mom. I would have cried if I still knew how. And then Alexandra said, "Come on. He's just reading email. Come on. Let's go hunt." She flung out of the room, and I followed. Alexandra was fun to hunt with. She attracted people. She intoxicated them. She made it easy to lure them to a secret alley and drink their blood. It is true, a vampire doesn't see his reflection in a mirror. He sees the reflection of who he would be if he hadn't allowed himself to be seduced by the shadows and the dark, if he'd stayed in the daylight world. If you like this content and want to support this channel, the blog, and Sarah's continued writing, please like and subscribe. If you really enjoy the content, please come and join the fun at accordingtohit.com.